Left at home for 6 days, a disabled Chinese boy dies after carer dad and brother are quarantined for coronavirus. A disabled teenager in rural Hubei province has died after he was left at home for 6 days without care while his relatives were quarantined on suspicion of having the Wuhan coronavirus. The 17-year-old, named Yan Cheng, had cerebral palsy, a severe motor disability which requires around-the-clock attention. He died on Wednesday, local government officials told. Authorities have launched an inquiry, the newspaper said. Yan, his 49-year-old father and his 11-year-old autistic brother traveled from Wuhan on January 17 to celebrate Lunar New Year in their ancestral village in Huahe township, Hong'an County, as about 150 kilometers from the central Chinese city where the coronavirus was first reported. The father, Yan Xiaowen, developed fever symptoms 3 days later. He and Yan's younger brother were quarantined by authorities at a treatment facility on Friday, leaving Yan at home without regular care, food or company. There was no official statement on the cause or circumstances of the teenager's death. Yan's mother committed suicide about a year after the birth of his younger brother. Worried that Yan was not getting proper care from the local Communist Party officials entrusted with the boy's welfare, his father appealed for help on Weibo, a China's network, on Tuesday. "I have 2 disabled sons. My older son Yan Cheng has cerebral palsy. He cannot move his entire body, he cannot speak or look after himself. He has already been at home by himself for 6 days, with nobody to bathe him or change his clothes and nothing to eat or drink," Yan Xiaowen wrote in a post which included several photos of him and his son, as well as his own medical treatment information and his Chinese identity card. The post also included a screenshot of his phone record, showing 10 calls between the father and the village party secretary on Tuesday alone. "The government and hospitals don't have any protective clothing to spare. I fear that my child will soon die. Please, everybody help send some protective suits to Yanjia village in Huahe township, Hong'an County, Hubei province." Most of the central Chinese province has been under virtual lockdown since the number of coronavirus cases originating from the epicenter of Wuhan rapidly increased last week. Hospitals across the province are struggling to cope with the sudden increase in patient numbers, and have reported shortages of supplies and medical staff becoming overworked. Yan's father said he was diagnosed with coronavirus on Monday and was taken to a county hospital. He wrote in another post that he had been notified by the village party officials that his son had only been fed twice between Friday and Tuesday. Yan Xiaowen's Weibo account was later deleted. Party officials were planning to send Yan Xiaowen and Yan to a hotel for quarantine on Wednesday so that the boy could be cared for in the same place as his father, according to the Xiaomi report, but the teenager died that afternoon. The report also said the boy's aunt fed him 3 times and changed him twice over the 6-day period, but could not visit more often because of her own ill health. She last visited Yan on Tuesday but said that his condition was rapidly deteriorating by then. He was lying on a lounge chair but his head was hanging. His face and mouth were dirty, as well as his duvet. I washed his face and mouth with boiled water, changed his underclothes, and fed him some water and a small half-cup of rice, but he couldn't eat any more, she was quoted as saying. Yan Xiaowen had contacted a Wuhan disability charity for help, which reported the matter to the Hubei Disabled Persons Federation, a branch of China's state organization for the disabled. A Huahe township employee told Beijing Youth Daily that Hong'an County had set up an inquiry into the teenager's death. "Now, the monitoring of cadres is very strict. There is no way we could have left a boy with cerebral palsy at home with nobody looking after him," the employee said. "We have, of course, done our work, but the fact is that he had died. Higher authorities are investigating and they will naturally have a fair and just response." calls to Huahe Township government and the Hubei Disabled Persons Federation went unanswered. Thank you for watching our video. If you like this, please show your support by subscribing to our channel and turn on the notification.